Actually, we were live a bit early today, because I want to. But yeah, we are doing Minecraft today instead of Bendy Dark Revival. Unfortunately, something did happen. I'm not going to go into it because it is really personal. So I'm not going to go into it, but all you guys got to know is that my schedule changed and we're doing Minecraft today instead of Bendy Dark Revival. I might do Dark Revival either next week Saturday or Sunday at like 1 p.m. But we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna build the FNAF Adventure animatronics. We're actually gonna build all 4 today because I'm not gonna let you guys wait until Saturday or Sunday for me to finish them. So we're gonna do all 4 of them today. This is probably gonna be a longer stream because these are rather long videos. The longest one we'll be watching today is gonna be Bonnie. But we're gonna do Adventure Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. There's no Golden Freddy. So we're only doing the main 4. And that's pretty much it. So no anime characters today. I want to take a break from that. We're going to build some other statues in the meantime. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the stream. If you guys are, let me know by leaving a like on the stream. Also subscribe to my channel, M5 Gaming. Hit the notification bell to stay notified for future videos. And I'll talk about my schedule next week when we get into it. So yeah. Let's get into this.
So the first layer is 1 black, 1 spruce, 1 black, 2 spruce, black, spruce, black. As you can see, that's 8 wide, and the next layer is the exact same. So it goes black wool, spruce, black, 2 spruce, black, spruce, black. So right now it's 2 layers tall, 8 blocks wide. It should be looking something like this. Okie dokie, so the third and fourth layer is simply 8 spruce planks. And then on top of that, we're going to place a row of 8 black wool. Right now, it should be 5 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide. Okay, so next what we're going to do is do 3 layers of spruce planks. So nice and simple. This is a very, very easy statue, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The next layer, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 spruce planks, 2 black wool, 3 spruce planks. The next layer is 2 spruce planks, 1 black wool, 2 spruce, 1 black, 2 spruce. The next layer is 2 black wool, 4 spruce, 2 black wool. And then the final layer is 1 black wool, 6 spruce, 1 black wool. So once you've done that, it will look something like this, and that is a 12 by 8, 12 tall, 8 wide. Now the easy way I can prove this to you, as I said before, I mentioned, the Y level, or is if yours is right there, key. So for the first layer of the body, or the 13th layer in total, we're going to place 1 spruce plank on either side. Now on the right side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over to the right, and that's going to mark out where the right arm goes. Again, we're not going to worry about the left. Okay, so next what we're going to do is place 1 spruce plank right next to the one on the left side. We're then going to place 4 oak planks and then 1 spruce plank, and that should finish up the row nicely, like so. Then what we're going to do is, on top of this oak plank here, we're going to go up 1, to left 1, and then up 6. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7 in total. So 7 in total for this one plus 6. We're then going to go to the right one, up 1, and then to the right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Down 1, to right 1, and then down 6. It should link up perfectly, like so. We're then going to head and fill it in. So fill it in with our open planks right here. That will give you a solid area, which looks something like this. So general, I guess, dimensions across here are 4 wide. So essentially, in total, if it's a square, it would be 9 tall, 5 wide, 6 wide, sorry, can't count. So 9 tall, 6 wide, but in this case, because we haven't got corners, it's 7 tall, 4 wide. Okay, by 4 wide, I mean just these 4 on the sides. Hopefully you understand that. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to do the exact same on this side. I'm just going to build up random.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, I'll probably do Dark Revival either next week Saturday or I will do it on Sunday at like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. But yeah.
Matches, it does. And again, right now you should be 24 blocks off the floor. In this case, it's Y29 because the floor level is Y.
Like I said, I'm not going to go into it because it's really personal, so I'm not going to talk about it. But
and then fill in this whole gap here using
all you guys gotta know is that my plan changed for today, and that's all you guys gotta know. I'm not gonna go into it.
Wide rectangle plus this random area of 4 spruce planks coming off the side, and that's going to mark out where the hand goes. Okay, so what we're then going to do is we're going to place the buttons and the bow tie. So for the buttons first, what we're going to do is go to the top of the oak planks here to the center 2 blocks. We're going to go down. Right here, we're going to place 1 black wall. Below it, we're going to place 1, and to the right, we're going to place 1. In this bottom right corner, we're going to place a grey wall. We're then going to replicate that, but we're going to leave a 1 block gap. So from here, we leave a 1 block gap. We go to here, place 1 black, down to the right, and then below that, we place 1 grey wall in the corner. That will look like this. So that's the 2 buttons complete. Now for the bow tie, what we're going to do is go to the top left corner, to the second block in, not the first one, the second. We're going to place 2 black wool, leave a 2 block gap, place 2 black wool. We're then on the left side going to go down twice. Same on the right side, down twice. Left side to a right 1, right side to left 1, and it will give you a C shape and a backward C shape. We're then going to join them together by placing 2 black wool right in the middle, and then in either gap each side you place either grey wool. In this case, look, I've chosen to use science stained clay because I think it looks a bit different from the buttons, and that's always a good thing. It's like this. Now, as you can note, so each layer is 4 wide, and there's 12 in total. So we come over to here to the first layer of spruce planks, and we're going to build 2 layers on top. So each layer is 4 wide, and there's 12 in total. The 4th layer is 4 black wool. The 5th, 6th, and 7th layer is spruce planks. The 8th layer is black wool, and then the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th layer is all spruce planks. So essentially, just to give you a rundown, it's 3 layers of spruce planks, a layer of black wool, 3 layers of spruce planks, layer of black wool. We are not being. Okay, so moving on, what we're going to do now is come around to the left side. We're going to turn it backwards 1, 2, 3, and begin spruce planks. We're then going to build up 4 layers, so 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th layer, black wool. So 3 layers on top of spruce, 4 in total, and the 5th layer is black wool. On top of that, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of spruce planks, 1 layer of black wool, and then for this layer, we're going to go 1 black wool, 2 spruce, and 1 black wool corresponding on this side, and then for the rest of this, we just build up to the top, in line with this one here, using up.
See, Chad, this is how I know, what I need to do before he even says it. It's because I've built so many of his FNAF statues before, and he kind of builds all of them the same, especially with Freddy. So if you guys are wondering about the left arm, just stay tuned for that. You guys will know why it is different.
So in total, that equals you are more than welcome to do to the top of black wool. Again, we don't need to build up to the top row of black wool. 5 rows of spruce planks, and then essentially 2 rows of black wool. Okay, so for the right hand, what we're going to do is then get the 12 by 4 rectangle, and you're more than welcome to pause if you need to do so. And we can now move on to the back side of the statue, because we are making great progress. So again, this is the side of the leg, the right side of the leg, should I say, the right side of the arm. Turn around to the left side, and we've got the left side of the ears. Again, we'll address that, placing 6 on each row. Again, for the first 4 layers is spruce planks. That's 6 spruce planks on each one that we have to place, or 8 in total. The 5th layer is black wool. Then the next 3 layers is spruce planks. Then the next layer is 2 spruce, 2 black, 2 spruce. Then we got 1 spruce, 1 black, 2 spruce, black, spruce. And then the next layer is black, 4 spruce, black. And then the final layer for the legs is 6 spruce. So that's a 12 foot by 8 wide rectangle. Again, you are more than welcome to pause. I know I say that a lot, but a few of you always forget somehow. So I'm going to re-emphasize it's always good to pause. Eventually I'm just going to build up to the same height as everything else and link it over to the right side simply by building across sticks. That gives us a solid shape here. We're going to fill this in with solid spruce planks. Now you could add some detail, it'd be very unnecessary because the Adventure Freddy has very little detail on his income. Animatronic lines is very simple, which is always nice. It means that we can have a nice looking statue. But it may look a bit plain, so feel free to add if you want to. Again, it's up to you, it's your choice. So that's simple, that's the back side of the body. Take 12 by 8 of spruce planks, and yeah. So for the arms, again, very, very simple, just in case of matching up. We've got the 2 layers of black wool. So we start off with 3 layers of spruce planks. We'll do the first layer. The 4th layer is black wool, 3 layers of spruce planks. The shoulder doing with the left knee shoulders using solid spruce planks, and then that leaves us with the left arm, which is, I think, something you've all been anticipating throughout the whole video, is to see what I'm going to be doing with the left arm. Okay, so this is where things get difficult. Now, it might not be too difficult for you, hopefully it won't be, because that means I'm doing a good job and explaining well, but this is target dreading. So, what we're going to do, we are going to get our spruce planks. We're going to come around to the left side of the body, to this area here. We're going to start off, we're going to leave a 2 block gap. So on the right side, we leave a 2 block gap. We'll place 1, 2, 3 spruce planks like so. We're then going to go down diagonal to the left, like so. Essentially, what I'm going to do is make the outline of the arm, and then we're going to make it 3D afterwards, because I think that's the easier way about going. About things, if I can pronounce my words. So, next what we're going to do is go down twice. So down 2 blocks, then we go down diagonal to the right side 3 times. So once, twice, 3 times. On the 3rd time, we go to the right, 1, 2, 3. So it should look something like this so far. We then place 1 black wool next to that. Then we go 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1 black wool, 1, 2, 3. So essentially, that's how far the arm comes out. That's like the width of it, and in total it should be 12 if it's done correctly. But it doesn't matter too much if it's slightly off. So next, what we're going to do is build up 1, 2, 3. We're then going to build to the left 1, 2, 1 black wool, 3 spruce, 1 black wool, 1 spruce, and then simply we should just be a case of going up diagonal twice, and it will link up perfectly like so. And as you can see in this case, it has, so that's perfect. So what we're then going to go ahead and do is in between these 2 black wools, we're going to place 2 black wool, same with this one, 2 black wool, and we're going to go ahead and fill this all in using spruce planks. And this is the outline for our arm. So you may be wondering, it's looking awfully 2D. Yes, you are correct, it is. And that's what we're going to go ahead and fix now. So essentially, all we're going to do is go around the whole thing and bring it out 3 towards us. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In this case, black wool, 1, 2, 3, spruce, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, black wool, 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3 the whole time because it may be annoying to you guys. But you get the idea. You just follow the outline of what we've done. You don't need to do it, for example, here because it doesn't matter. So So simply just follow the outline.
It's the only video that I've watched. That's why I'm kind of going through this rather quickly, because I've watched some of this video, not all of it, obviously. But some of it I've watched. The other three I have not watched, so I'm gonna have to actually, pay attention during the last three videos that we watched. But yeah, that's the arm. Let me fill this in too. But yeah, you guys can see how the arm looks different because it sticks out. As you can see, all the other statues I've made, that both of the arms are down. And this one has one arm down and one that's poking out because I'm putting the microphone in its hand. And all these animatronics are going to have their arms poking out. Eventual Bonnie has both of his arms poking out. Chica has this hand poking out, and then the cupcake's going to be on top. And then I think Foxy's the only one that doesn't have their arm poking out, I think. But yeah.
Of what we think pretty obvious. In some cases, I shouldn't be a problem that the arm go in between. I would simply put 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, that's what it should be. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the arm, and we've got 2 blocks at the end, which is the shoulder, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's what it should look like. Now, an easy way to know if you've done it correct or not is that this black wall here should be not the first block overhang, but the second block overhang. So you see here, this is what it looks like, and we've got the grey. I'll use the right block, not so much. So as you see, for the microphone in this hand, what we're going to do is dig out a black wall. We come to the end of the hand to the center block this. We leave these one to the inward one, and we place a 2x2 of black wall. We then come to the below side of this, so essentially this is 0 through, and we place a 2x2 of black wall here, and then underneath that another 2x2 for the sake of each one. So that's essentially the handle for this microphone. Now what we're going to do is put the microphone on top. So simply we'll put the black wall here, we place a 2x2 of grey wall. That's going to act as our microphone. It's a very fat microphone. Okay. So with that said, that is the microphone and the arm plate.
Alright, hold up, chat. Let me position the next one before we move on. Bonnie's probably going to be the hardest one out of all of them. Just because I gotta make, well, the guitar is probably gonna be the hardest part of Eventual Bonnie. Yes, Eventual Bonnie does have a guitar, so.
With just the head, and that's what we're going to work on now. So again, if you haven't got something looking like this right now, then I definitely suggest you pause, go back into the end, and have to burn it all down if you've got it here. We're going to place 1 screw plank on top and bring it 2 forwards, and we're going to do the exact same on the right side. On the right side, it's slightly more difficult with the arms. Simply all we do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, which is this one, 5, and then bring it 2 forwards and link together by placing 6 screw planks in between each rope. Okay, so that'll give you an 8x2 overhang, like so. And then what we're going to do is come around to the side and make it overhang the back 2 blocks. So extend it back to the side, on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then join together again by making a 6x2 overhang. I'll give you an 8x2 overhang in total, and an 8x8 square. Okay, so that is the base plate for the head, and that's the template we're going to be using. This is the front side, left side, back side, and right side. So we're going to start on the front side because it's the most detailed, and the only side with detail in fact. So starting off, the first layer is 8 cube planks. We've already built that. It's nice and simple. The second layer is 1 quartz, 6 black wool, 1 quartz. The next 2 layers is simply 8 spruce planks. The next layer is 1 spruce, 1 quartz, 1 blue wool, 2 spruce, blue wool, quartz, spruce. That looks awfully weird right now. The next layer is the exact same, so spruce, quartz, blue wool, 2 spruce, blue wool, quartz, spruce. The next layer is 1 spruce, 2 black wool, 2 spruce, 2 black, spruce. And then the final layer is 8 spruce. Okay, so once you've done that, as an 8 by 8 square, it should look like this. And right now it looks awfully weird. It looks like someone's like stitched its mouth together. So what we're going to do now is fix that simply by getting our spruce planks. On the bottom row, we leave 1 block. We place 6 spruce planks and then we leave 1 block right there. Now this is a 3D effect, so we're building it on top of the base, not into it. And then on top of this, we're going to place 1 quartz with 1 block gap, 2 quartz, 1 block gap, 1 quartz. On top of this, we're going to place a row of 6 oak planks. So oak planks is a shade, lighter shade, like tone to match this one here. And it's like the 2-tone that he has on his body on the Adventure Freddy model. So on top of this, just underneath the eye, on the left side, we're going to place 2 oak planks. Next to that, 2 black wool, and then 2 oak planks. Once you've done that, it should look something like this, and you can start to see it's looking a lot more like Mr. Adventure Freddy Fazbear himself. The opportunity is to work our way around, and then we'll...
Yeah, the entire head is spruce with planks. See, Chad, I already knew he was gonna place the nose because, like I said, I built his Freddy statues before, so I know, what I need to do. Yeah, we'll do some more, not some more. We'll continue the anime statues probably next week. I wanted to do some different ones today. So I don't know if I'm really gonna continue those statues just because I'm not a big anime fan, and I feel like I'm building them just because I need to. I feel like I don't know. I might not build them.
back and we end up on the rock one two again. And then once we're done to the front side, go to the left corner, leave 1 block, 2 blocks, and on the third block, place 1 spruce plank on the left side and on the right side. On the left side, you're going to go down to the left one and then down. On the right side, you're going to go to the right one and down using spruce planks. Again, if you want to go for that 2-tone, you can use the oak planks, but it doesn't look quite as good. Now, right now, that looks really nice, and that looks like Freddy, but one thing that's missing is his signature hat. I can't actually remember if the Adventure, I think the Adventure character does have a hat, so I'm going to include it. So what we're going to do is leave a 1 block gap to right here. We're going to place 4 black wool, leave 1 block gap. We're going to turn this into a 4 by 4 square. So the way we're going to do this, make sure at the front side, we expand it 1, 2, 3 backwards, 1, 2, 3 this side, 2 forwards, say 4 by 4 square. In the middle, we're going to build a 3 by 2 cube. Essentially, we just build a little pillar like this, and then on top it should just simply be a 2 by 2 cube of black wool. And once you've done that, you have built your very own Adventure Freddy. Now, he looks, again, very, very similar to the original Freddy I did almost, I think it's over a year ago now, in fact, which is absolutely crazy to think about. It's very, very similar. It's a reworked version. It's more based on the Adventure Freddy, with also the custom arm and the microphone, which is a lot of things you got.
Don't sweat the technique.
The more technical term for it. So yeah, we're not going to, and spruce plank, the blocks you'll need. You'll need blue wool, light blue wool, black wool, red wool.
And I'm sorry if I wasn't live as much this week, chat. I've had a lot of stuff going on this week. I haven't been able to be live consistently.
Light blue stained clay, block of.
So I do apologize for that. I am going to be live almost every day next week. The only day I definitely won't be live next week is Friday, but every other day I should be live. Maybe not Saturday either. Saturday I don't know. Friday I definitely won't be live, but every other day that next week I should be live. So, I will be live more consistent next week.
Red stained clay.
Just I've had a lot of stuff going on this week. Which is why I haven't been able to be live as consistent as I usually am. That's the wrong block.
Planks. Stained clay.
Oh, that's stairs. I thought that was wood.
Stairs and also ladders. Now, of course, we want these ladders, screwed wood stairs, brown stained clay, and you screwed plank. If you don't want to build a guitar, the guitar is kind of like an extra bonus item, which is going to put in the hand of the character. And I think it makes it look nice. I think it adds a bit of detail to it. But again, if you don't want to do that, then feel free to just do it in a normal, standard statue structure, and you won't need them materials. Of course, map is always handy. We're going to essentially build 12 layers of 8 blocks. So the first layer consists of one light blue, one blue, one light blue, two blue, light blue, blue, light blue. So that is 8 wide. The layer on top of that is the exact same. So light blue, blue, light blue, blue, light blue, blue, light blue. Again, right now it's equal 8 wide. So that is the first 2 layers. We've got 10 left. The next 8 layers are very, very simple. This is 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've also been recording more videos too, which is why I wasn't live yesterday as well. I had to record like a big React video, which will be out next week, Saturday the 13th is when that video will be out. As well as I got a video coming out tomorrow and also Tuesday, so tune into those videos as well when you guys can. And yeah, I do want to make the Bending the Dark Revival live stream into a video. I just don't know when that'll come out. I'm hoping it'll come out I'm hoping I can save it on my phone and upload it as a video and have it come out the 3rd week of June, which is the week of I believe the week of the 15th.
Just double check. We've got 1, 2, 8 blocks wide. What we're going to go ahead and do is on the next row, we're going to place 2 black wool, 4 blue wool, 2 black wool. Now, there are 4 blocks we're going to end up replacing. I thought it'd be easier to do it in a solid block, should I say, rather than doing it layer by layer in that case. So what we're going to do is go down diagonal on the left side, twice, and side one, and then up diagonal again. And that gives you like a little U shape. So again, it's 4 blocks to replace it simply. And we're going down diagonal to this black wall here. So down diagonal again, to the side, up diagonal, and it should link up perfectly to this one here. And it should give you something that looks like this. That again is like the animatronic lines in the suit. So this is where the legs meet the pelvis. And for the final layer of the legs, what we're going to do is place 1 black wall, 6 blue wool, and 1 black wool. So yeah, that is the legs complete. They are 12 tall, 8 wide. Isn't too difficult. And again, 8 layers, wide 5. If I did 8 layers, and then we got 2 layers of wide 5. And so, for example, if your floor level is wide 10, it should be your body. So the front node body isn't too difficult. It consists of mainly 2 colors and a 3D effect. We'll worry about the 3D effect later on. So again, it's 12 by 8. So the first layer is 8 blue wool. Now at this point normally in a tutorial I would go out to the left and right and mark out what the hands go. In this case we're not going to do that, and I'll explain again later on the reasons why. Blue, 2 blue. Then what we're going to do is from this light blue here, we're going to go up diagonal to the left, and also on this side up diagonal to the right. It kind of makes like a little under part of a smiley face. You would expect there to be like a black wall there and a black wall there, and it would be a smiley face. So hopefully you get that. What we're going to do is go up 7 on top of this. So 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 8 tall. Then what we're going to do is go up diagonal on either side, bringing it inwards, and place 2 blocks in the middle to link it together. So it should look like this. So again, technically it's 10 tall. It's technically a 10 by 6 rectangle. However, we haven't got the corners, so in this case it's 4 wide and then 8 tall. So what we're going to go ahead and do is on the left side, on top of this blue wall here, we're going to build up 10. And it should come up to here. And then same on this side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be 1 taller than this light blue wall here. It'll give you something that looks like this. The remaining blocks that are empty just above, we're going to place 1 blue wall on each side, and then we're going to place 6 blue wall in the middle, and it should link up both sides. That's the outline of the body complete. Now now what we need to do to fill in, should I say, to skip ahead, is to fill this all in with light blue wool. So very, very simple, and we can then skip ahead to our little bow tie. So there you go. As I said, that's a 12 by 8 from here, right over here. So from that block to this one right here is 12 by 8, 12 tall, 8 wide. Right now it should be 24 blocks tall and also 8 wide. Again, proving to you, floor level is wide 5. If you come up to here, it should be wide 29. See wide 29, 24 blocks of floor. And yeah, floor level is wide block to this one right here is 12 by 8, 12 tall, 8 wide. Right now it should be 24 blocks tall and also 8 wide. Again, proving to you, floor level block to this one.
Oh, I gotta do 1 layer, not 2. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, no, I do. Hold on. I don't think I did this right. Dude, how?
Right here, skip ahead, is to, we're going to place 6 blue wool in the middle, and it should link in, so it should be 1 taller than this light blue wool here. It'll give you something that looks like this. The remaining blocks that are empty just above, we're going to place 1 blue wool on either side, and then we're going to place 6 blue wool in the middle, and it should...
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. But then why is it taller than Freddy? See, I don't like that.
both sides, and that is the outline of the body. Complete. Now, so very, very simple block to... So there you go. As I said, that's a 12 by 8 from here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 12 tall. This isn't 12 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 12 tall. Okay, then I don't know why. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Floor level is white bucket. Blue inside, volatile, and then we've got the 6 block join in the middle. So hopefully you've got that. If you haven't, again, go back to the video, see where. If you have still got the white one, go down to the side. What we're going to do is go to the top left corner. We're going to go one to the right. Then going to go to the right side. We're going to do one block gap. Place a 2x2 of red wood. We're going to join these 2x2. So place 2 red wood boards. And on the left side, we're going to go to from here, go down to the right, down one. Left, right side, go down to the left. Again, we're going to red side body. So if you're now going to the left side, it's like a hill. 3 walls. So then, we're going to build up the block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All this all the way across. So up line, 1, 8 by 3 area. Again, very much the length of the white body. Right side, what we're going to do is again to be light blue here and go on.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then we go up 9. Like so. So again, that's 10 full and 3 wide. On the 11th row, we're going to place 3 black wool. And on the 12th row, we place 2 blue wool and 1 black wool. On top of this, we're going to build a 12 by 3 of blue wool. So again, we just build up to the same height as the top of the front of the body at least. And that will give you a 10 rear side. 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 6 block gap in the middle. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to come up to the left side here, which is 2 black wool, and we're going to go 1 to the right on the lower half. We're going to go down diagonal again, to the side, up diagonal, and up diagonal again. And that is again the like. Animatronic 9, 8, 8, 9, and 10. So again, just go over that one more time. The gaps of blue wool here should be 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10. Again, one last time. 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10. And then on top of that, you should have this black wool here. Now what we're going to do is place 2 blue wool in the middle, 4 on top of that, and then 6 on top of that, and it's the back of the legs complete. It's the exact same as the front, minus like the toes essentially. So, for the body, it gets even easier. What we're simply going to do is build up holes all the way across the blue wool, simply cut the wood, and go ahead and add the tail on with the black wool. So yeah, what we're going to do is build up 12 all the way across, and that will give you a 12 by 8 of blue wool. We can go ahead and fill the both for the next selected with blue wool. So this is what the back looks like so far. I'm also going to go ahead and this is always controversial, so if you don't have it, so that's probably all I can say about that. We're going to have the tail. Now the reason why we're going to have the tail is because rabbit is fun, proven that Bonnie actually has a tail. I think that this actually is now making it see the actual rear of Bonnie making it back, should I say, research of. So there's no way to prove that it is or isn't. It's just an added detail that makes it a little more interesting. Again, something that you can edit. So before I start going off on this one, why did we this? Again, so what we're going to do is go to the black wall on the left side, go up one, go 1, 2, 3, place light blue wall, light blue same place, let's say, apologies, middle, and it's 3D effect, so we're going to top. On top of this, we're going to place 4 light blue same place. On top of that, we're going to place another 4. On top of that, we place, we need 1 block out, 2. And it's our tail. So essentially, this is the row above on top of the leg, so the first row of the body, and it's the fourth row in the middle. So it's perfectly centered. There you go. That is the tail space. And then pose to the side and then bring it down. Well, in that pose position. Where normally they're by this on this size. So from here to here, and that would be your arm. So you just replicate what I've done and make it a 12x4. However, again, the action pose does look a lot cooler. So I do recommend you do that. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to the side, of course. So we're going to start off by going to the top left corner, and we're going to go 1 to the right. So we go 1 to the right, and that brings us to here. We're going to place 1 blue wall. Now essentially, we're going to go down diagonal to the left, down diagonal again, and down diagonal 1 more. So we place the block, go down diagonal to the left 6 times. Now we're going to go down diagonal to the right 4 times. Once, twice, 4. Okay, so right now it should look something like this. Now what we're going to do is go up to the block in place, go down diagonal, right, 3 times the wall, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go down diagonal using a black wall. Okay, so right now it looks like this, and again, it is going to be 4 wide, but right now we're only doing like the outline. So what we're going to do is go down 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to link this together by placing 2 blue walls right there, like so. So essentially, now what we're going to do is from this black wall, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, so we extend it outwards, 4 to the right, so. So essentially, now what we're going to do, but right now we're only doing like the outline. So what we're going to do is go down 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to link this together by placing 2 blue walls right there, like so.
Oh, I was supposed to do that, okay.
So essentially, now what we're going to do, from this black wall, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, so we extend it outwards, 4 blocks. And then on the end of that, we place a row of 4 black balls to cap it off like that. Now there is 2 blocks which will connect to the car, and we'll see that in a second. But for right now, this is what it should look like, and that is the outline complete. We can go ahead and fill all this in with blue wool. The ins, so say blue wool, and that will give you the shape of the arm. Now all we need to go ahead and is 4 white, so we essentially expand it 3 to the side. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. What we do for expanding, we just go 1, 2, 3, and we follow the pattern all the way around, so 3 to the side. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. What we do for expanding, we just go 1, 2, 3, and we follow that pattern. Way around. Cool. Use black expanding it. Now what we're going to do is link up the sides. So right now it should look like filling the sides. You should start getting into it. Arms are slightly different. Is on the left arm we're going to place 2 blue wool. We come to the front side of the arm. We go to the left side and we go down 1, and then we place a blue wool, and underneath that we place another blue wool. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is on the far right side, we're going to punch out this row of black wool here, so the 4 black wool, and that is what the end of our hand looks like. Now the reason why we're doing that, the guitar is a random shape, it's a bit of a crazy one, and that kind of makes it mold to the guitar. But yeah, well, I'm going with this. It makes the guitar fit in the hand basically. So the left hand is different to the right hand, but again, I'll explain that in more depth once we get further on. So for the right arm now, in fact, let me come around to the left arm and give you one last glance if you need it. So this is the left arm again. We've got this general shape of the top of the arm, still the same. There are a few to the left again, and we place this blue wool right there. Then we're going to go down diagonal to the right this time 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Again, that gives us a row of 4. We're then going to go down diagonal to the left 4 times. So 1, 2, 3. This time 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Again, that gets us a row of 4. We're then going to go down diagonal to the left 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So from the top part here, we're now going to go down diagonal 3 times using blue. So that's twice, 3 times, and then the 4th time using black wool. And then we're simply going to link together by bringing the black wool down 3. 1, 2, 3, and place 2 blue wool right there to connect it up together. So this is where things slightly change. Is the fact that on the other side we've got the 2 parts of black wool, and this side we've only got 1. This is where things
Did I do that on the other side too, or did I mess this up? Oh, that's why. Okay, I see now. There we go, that's right. Okay. I was supposed to go down 3 and I only went down 2. That's what I did wrong.
slightly change is the fact that on the other side we've got the 2 parts of black wool, on this side we've only got 1. So what we're going to do is expand it 1, 2, 3 blocks up to the left, blue wool, we're going to cap it off there. That is our right arm. Now again, on the left arm it expands out 4 and we've got black wool. This side it's only 3 and we don't have the black wool. What we're going to go ahead and do is fill in the areas here using our blue wool, and I'll zoom out and you can see it and pause if you need to. So again, this is what it looks like now. I'm going to go ahead and expand it out. What we're going to go ahead and do is the blue wool, we're going to cap it off. So we've got the 2 parts of black wool, this side we've only got 1. What we're going to do is expand it 1, 2, 3 blocks up to the left. This blue wool, we're going to cap it off there. That is our right arm. Now again, on the left arm it expands out 4 and we've got the black wool. This side it's only 3 and we don't have the black wool.
Oh, it is 3. I wonder why it's only 3. That's weird.
Okay, this is what it looks like now. I'm going to go ahead and expand it out 3 blocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, all the way around. Hopefully this width that we need. So again, with black wool, 1, 2, 3, black wool, and then this section is blue wool. Same. So again, very good on the
I do want to play FNAF 6 and FNAF Ultimate Custom Night on stream at some point. I'm thinking about doing it next year because I'm not going to be able to do it this year. There's too many games coming out this year, and I'm not going to be able to do it. So, if you guys want me to play FNAF 6 and play FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, let me know, and I'll play it next year.
Difficult to, however, what we're going to do, we're going to change it up a bit. We're going to come to the front side now, and not the first row, but the top row, but the second and third row, we're going to punch out, and then we're going to place a 2x2 of blue wall right there, and you'll see the reasons why later. And not the first row, but the top row, but the second and third row, we're going to punch out, and we're going to place a 2x2 of blue wall right there, and you'll see the reasons why later on. But again, that's just to kind of hold it to the car. Shape of it. So yeah, anyways, that's what it looks like now, and we've now got the upper pane. Yeah, 5 different to the original. Head to the front side, which is the inside the flow there. We're going to go to the left corner now. We're going to place one blue wall right on the left body. We're going to find it two blocks wall, so one blue, and then we're going to go ahead on the right side of the body, place one blue wall. You've done everything correctly, then you will 6 block down through, so you go ahead and place 6 blocks through. This is quite cool. This. We're going to go ahead to the side, stand it back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now. So, what we're going to go ahead and do, on the first row here, we're going to do that 3 block now. We're going to place 3 rows of the first 4 rows. So the fifth row is 1 blue, 1 blue, 1 red stained clay, 2 blue, 1 red stained clay, 1 quartz, and 1 blue. Now the next row is the exact same, however instead of red stained clay, we're going to use red wool. So it goes 1 blue, 1 quartz, 1 red wool, 2 blue, 1 red wool, 1 quartz, 1 blue. The 7th row is 1 blue, 2 black, 2 blue, 2 black, 1 blue, and the 8th and final row is 8 blue. So, once you've done that, that is an 8x8 square. It looks very plain, very simple, and it's just like a floating pair of eyes. However, what we're going to do now is add the mouth and the nose, which is a 3D effect. So, for the mouth and nose, what we're going to do is go to the layer underneath the eyes here, and we're going to place 2 light blue under each eye. However, it is a 3D effect, so we're going to build it on top, not into. We're then going to go 1 to the left, 1 to the right, so it's 3 wide, and then in the middle 2 blocks we're going to place 2 black wool. Underneath this we're going to place 8 light blue wool, so it's like this, and then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get our quartz blocks, and underneath this, should I say, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, place 1 quartz, leave 1 block gap, place 2, 1 block gap, place 1, and then there should be a 1 block gap on the end. And once you've done that, of course, it looks like this, and that is the front of the face complete. Again, just go over it one last time. It should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we just go up 1.
Yep, that's what I figured. Yeah, the guitar is gonna probably be the hardest part of this statue. We are getting very, very close to that part. And it's gonna be very, very hard, so I'm gonna have to lock in for that part. So, if I go silent for a period of time, it's because I'm focusing, because the guitar is gonna be really hard for this one.
Go ahead, so what we're going to do, place 1 blue, so what we're going to do is go to the front side of the face, go to the top, and we're going to go one block in, and on the second block right there, we're going to place one blue wool, one light blue, one blue, leave a 2-block gap, and place one blue, light blue, blue. Then what we're going to do is replicate that twice more on top. So we go up 2 on the top, so up to blue, light blue, blue, and blue, light blue, blue. Right now it's a 3x3 square. Then what we're going to do is place one on top but diagonal, so we bring it one forward and we do the exact same. So we go blue, light blue, blue, on top that, blue, light blue, blue, and the third layer, final layer in this case, we place on 3 blue. So as you can see, it's the exact same top layer, on top forward, so we do the exact same as this one. We go diagonal forward, place blue, light blue, 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 light blue, blue, and then for the final layer, 3 blue. And that instantly is complete. One thing you can do, if you really want to, is you can make it into a custom piece of line code. Maybe these one things you're going to tweak it like that. So yeah, once you've done that, that's the head complete, and that leaves us with a venture body statue. However, as you may have noticed, we are missing the guitar. But before we start the guitar, what we're going to do is get rid of our arm one. You'll need red wool. You'll need our board. You'll need spruce planks, brown stained clay. You'll need red wool. You'll need our board. You can go ahead and chuck them out, and then just grab all these onto your inventory. Okey-dokey. So with that said, let's get into, go ahead and chuck. You'll need spruce planks, brown stained clay.
Okay, so I need spruce wood planks, brown stained clay.
Spruce wood snares, and also ladders. So you don't really need any of these. So you can go ahead and chuck them out, and then just grab all these onto your inventory. Let's go.
Okay. Let me position my next one really quick before I do this. Because after the guitar, this statue is going to be pretty much done. So let me position this really quick, and then I will finish the statue off.
For the guitar, the way we're going to go about doing this is building it with it may sound weird, but it does have a reference there, but probably not ideal link. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the guitar with the handle. I've got the official name, so in case but what we're going to do is get our spruce planks. We're going to go over to the right hand over here. We're going to place a 4x2 of planks. Then what we're going to do is build a 2x2 to the left of it, and a 6x2 to the right of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right now, it should be 12 blocks wide and blocks we're getting 12 by 2. What we're going to do is get our spruce snares out. leave a 2-block gap, so on the third block, and then we're going to start off by placing ladders on this middle section. So it should be 10 wide and 2 full of ladders, and we place a ladder on each same plate. What we can go ahead and do is grab a lever to signify parts of the neck, which we have. So we can have the 4 levers facing each way, facing towards the left. First layer of the block. So, if you want to pause here again, it's 12 tools, and or 12 wide, should I say, 2 tools, and we've got this part at the end. So this is technically the 13th block. So yeah, that's the first layer. So for the second layer, what we're going to do is we're going to get our red wool. We're going to start off where there's no ladders. So right here, the layer next to the ladders, we're going to place 2 red wool. Next up, we're going to place a 2x2 of red wool. So currently it's a 3x2. We're then going to go up diagonal to the left, and also down diagonal. And then we're going to do that again. So we go down diagonal, and we go up diagonal. Okay. Okay. So then we're going to extend it. One to the left, we go down diagonal, this one we go up diagonal, and then what we're going to do is we're going to link these together by building that red wall up there, 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will link back together like so. We can then go ahead and fill this part in with red wool, and that is essentially the second layer complete. Now, in terms of strings on this layer, what we're going to do is on this 3x2 section here, we're simply just going to place a 3x2 of ladders. Strings. Now again, for the strings, ideally, I wish we could have sideways ladders, but alas, we can't. So we're going to have to make do with the hardwood. I think the ladders do give a nice effect and do make it look more strings than it would do if we didn't have them. So yeah, bear that in mind. It looks better if it's like the ladders sideways. Of course, you can't do them sideways unless you have mods. That's the thing. So we're going to have to make do. So anyways, second layer complete. Now we're going to move on to the third one. Again, feel free to pause if you need to. So for the third layer, we're going to come next to the ladders here. We're going to place 2 red wool right next to the ladders, so to the left. Then we're going to go up diagonal to the left on the upper and lower one. We're then going to go up diagonal again. So extend it 1 up and 1 down. And then we go 1 to the left on either one. What we're then going to do is on the upper part, we're going to go up diagonal again and to the left. And on the lower part, we go down diagonal again and to the left. And we build it up instead of sweeping. Correctly, it should fill in this 4 block gap which we punched out here in the hand earlier, and that's why we've done that, so that it links up nicely. So what we're now going to do is fill in the inner part. We don't fill this in because we want the shape here to be the same on the back. We only fill in the layer we're working on. What we quartz, 2 red wool, 1 quartz, and then final row is 6 red wool. And that is the third layer. So again, we've got 2 red wool here, which is stemmed off from this layer next to the ladders. Then go up diagonal, down diagonal, up diagonal, down diagonal again, side, up diagonal, down diagonal, side. This. So we're making really nice progress here. Again, pause if you need to, or go back to the video for your interest. There's really no rush. Look, the next layer, what we're going to do is go to the red wool here, so the red wool next to the ladders. Then we'll move the bottom one. We've got that. 4 blocks. We're going to place 4. There's 2 blocks right there. And we're going to do how you do up, diagonal, down, down. Go up, down. In fact, I'll do it this time as well. Hopefully easier. What we're going to do on the upside, we're going to go up diagonal again, close to red wool. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left, down diagonal to the left, down diagonal to the right. Then we're going to do 1, 2, right, left, up, this side, so, then we're going to look at this. To the right, where we have actually the rear side, or the bottom side, I say. So, for the bottom side, what we're going to do is from this quartz, we're going to go down diagonal to the left, down diagonal again, 1, 2, 3, to the left, up diagonal to the right, and then 1, 2, to the right, and leave by placing 2 blocks to the right there, and that gives you a shape like this. And again, that can mold perfectly around the 2 blue walls right there, to give it the effect that it's kind of merging with the hand. So that's the outline complete. Again, it's 2 blocks here, and then we stem out this outline. It goes up diagonal 3 times, to the side 3 times, down diagonal, and yeah, you get the idea. I don't want to say it too many times because it may confuse you if I just say it over and over and over again. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is again fill in the inner details. So next to this quartz, we're going to place 2 spruce. Next to that, we're going to place 2 quartz, and next to that, 2 spruce. Now above the quartz and the spruce, we're going to place 2 quartz. So we place it 2 there and then 2 below. Then what we do, on the upside we go up 1 left, downside we go down 1 left, and then the remaining 2 blocks is simply red wool. Once you've done that, it should look something like this, and then we can go ahead and add the strings for the ones we didn't do as well. So we simply just place some strings on the 2 center columns all the way across like so, until we reach the spruce flank, and that's where we're going to stop. That's kind of where the end of the strings are. And then we're now going to start worrying about the edge of the guitar, the bottom edge, should I say. So, what we're going to do now is go to the top left corner of what we've
That's not right.
got. Right next to this quartz here, we're going to leave 1 block. So we've got the 2 quartz, then we place a block, and then we go 1 to the left, up 1, to the left twice. On top of that, we place 2 blocks, and go to the left 1, and then up 1. So again, just go over that. Next to the quartz, we place 2 red wool. We go up 1, to left twice. On top of that, we place 2 red wool, and then we go to the left 1.
I'm sorry, Chad. This is like very confusing.
Up 1. Again, it should look like this. On the lower side, we do the exact same. So next to the 2 quartz, we place 2 red. We go down 1, left twice. Underneath that, we place 2 red wool. To left once, and down 1. And that is the edge of the guitar. Now we have one last layer left, one final layer, and that simply consists consists of two red walls on either part, so on the upper part and the lower part. So on the upper part first, what we're going to do is go to the top left corner, go down one, place one, and go right one. Simple as that. For the lower corner, we go to the bottom left corner, up one, place one, and to the side, place another one. And that is our guitar complete. So what we're going to go ahead and do is zoom out a bit so you can see it in all its detail, all its lovely detail. That is the statue. So that is a guitar. Again, it is rather complicated. What you can maybe do if you want to is go ahead and add two ladders there if you really want to, but I would keep it so that it ends off at the spruce planks, just so it doesn't look like it's running off the edge. And if you come to the rear side of the guitar, you can see it maintains like a really nice, cool, original shape. And it was a pain. It really was a pain to do. I hope you guys really like it. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like on this tutorial, because a lot of effort went into the design, especially with the custom items. So yeah, with that said and done, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to stand here and look at the guitar. Sorry, I'm losing my words. That's how much I've been talking. And give you guys an opportunity to pause if you need. Again, if you had any issues throughout the tutorial, let me know down in the comments below. I'll try and reply to you ASAP. Down in the description. Don't enjoy because I don't think it's no. I'm kind of demo, so hopefully you're again count already. See you in the tutorial. Okay, guys.
Okay. The guitar was very confusing to do. It looks awesome, and I love it. I think it came out really good. It was very hard to make, though. I had to really, really focus with that part. But yeah, I think it came out great. And yeah, let's finish off the rest of the eventual characters, and then we will go through all four of them. Here we go.
So let's start off by listing off the gloves and get straight into the tutorial. The gloves you'll need are
Whoa. Wow, she uses a lot. Okay.
following. You'll need quite a few, so definitely pay attention. You'll need orange stained clay, orange wool, yellow wool, black wool, purple wool, magenta wool, block of gold, white wool, light red wool, pink carpet, so pink wool and pink carpet, light blue, stained clay, brown stained clay, black stained clay, pink wool, block of quartz,
The other one of the statues that I'm gonna build next week, chat, is gonna be Cuphead. And I'm gonna be doing Mugman and the other guy. I forgot the other guy's name. I'm gonna be building both. Um, because with them announcing that they're making two brand new Cuphead games, I figured now would be a good time to make them. So I'm gonna make them next week. Probably Sunday or Saturday. One of those 2 days is when I'm gonna make both Cuphead characters. So Cuphead and Mugman, those are the two I'm gonna make, and then I'm probably gonna make one more statue as well.
And also purple stain plate. So if you want to pause here, grab them books into your inventory, that would be great. And now we can start with the actual statue. So we're going to start off with the legs, which are 12 tall, 8 wide. So we're going to do the first layer, which consists of one orange stained clay, one wool, stained clay, wool, stained clay, wool, stained clay. As you can see, that is 8 blocks wide. And essentially what we're going to do is build 11 layers on top of that. So the second layer is the exact same. It's orange stained clay, wool, stained clay, wool, clay, wool, clay. Again, right now it should be 2 layers tall. The next layer is 8 orange wool. And then the fourth layer is the exact same. So again, just to go over again, 1 orange stained clay, wool, clay, wool, clay, wool, clay, and then 2 rows of 8 orange wool. The fifth layer is 8 black wool. The 6th, 7th, and 8th layer is yellow wool. So 3 layers of 8 yellow wool. Next we have 3 yellow wool, 2 black, 3 yellow. This is where we're doing what we like to do. I guess it's kind of like the animatronic lines where those guys bend like that. I don't know if you can tell that. The next layer is 2 yellow, 1 black, 2 yellow, 1 black, 2 yellow. The second to last layer, the 11th layer, is 2 black, 4 yellow, 2 black. And then the final layer, the 12th layer, is 1 black, 6 yellow, 1 black. Once you've done that, it looks something like this. That is a 12 by 8 rectangle, 12 tall, 8 wide. If you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm going to prove to you right now. So you can see here on the map, the floor level is Wi-Fi. Yours might be slightly different, so feel free to check it.
I was just gonna do Adventure Freddy, but then when I found out those other ones, I'm like, yeah, I have to make the rest of them. So.
Now again, if yours is slightly different, for example, if yours is 4, which I believe is what it is on all PCs quite well, then it should be 18, oh no, 10. So what we're going to do is on the right side, we're going to place 1 yellow wool, and we're going to target 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right side, and let's mark out where the hand goes. Next, what we're going to do is target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over to the left, solid yellow wool, and again that's the first layer of the body. This is again the first layer of the arm, but we're not going to worry about that now, we'll come back to that later on in the video. The next layer on top of the body is 1 yellow wool, 6 black wool, 1 yellow. The next layer is 1 black wool, 6 yellow, 1 black. And then the next 9 layers is yellow wool. That's 1 layer. That's the second. Third. If I can place an A blocks tall. And as you can see, it should look something like this. Now it looks very plain, and I'll explain in a second what we're going to do to counteract that. But yeah, it's 24 tall, 8 wide, and of course, you are more than welcome to do so. So what we're going to do, we're gonna get our white wool and we're gonna make the bib, a little like napkin that goes on the front that says "Let's eat, let's party." I can't actually remember which one the adventure character or the adventure chief has. It might be saying slightly different, but in this case it doesn't really matter. We can't read it, so we're just going to put some colours together and make it look nice and signify that that's what it's meant to be. So what we're going to do is go to the top left corner. We're going to get our white wool and we're going to place 1 and going down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white wool. We're then going to go down diagonal to right twice. To the right 1, 2, 3, up diagonal again, and up 7. And it will loop back up and make a shape that looks like this. Next, what we're going to do at the top side, to the right of this, we're going to place 1 white wool, leave a full block gap, and place 1 white wool. So that is essentially the bib. We're now going to fill it in, adding the details. So simply what we're going to do is from here we're going to go down diagonal and to the right 3 times, and that will link up perfectly like so. We go ahead and fill this all in using our white wool. Now we're going to punch in the details afterwards because it's easier to do it that way rather than doing it layer by layer. So yeah, fill it all in using the white wool. Again, with the exception of the 4 blocks at the top, which is going to be for the neck, which is yellow wool. We're going to leave a 4 block gap. So it should be looking the same like this. Again, the sides are 8 tall. So on the second layer, we're going to come to the 4th block, punch it out and replace it with light grey wool. I'll do all the light grey wool first. We're then going to come to the 4th layer, the 2nd block, punch it out light grey. We come to the 2nd grey wool. I'll do all the light grey wool first. We're then going to come to the 4th layer, to the 2nd block, punch it out light grey. We come to the 2nd to last layer, so this 2nd to top. We come to the 4th block, punch it out, and we also come to the 7th block and punch it out and replace with grey wool, or light grey wool, should I say. So that is all the light grey complete. Next, what we're going to do is the purple. So with the purple, we're going to come to this light grey here. We're going to go up diagonal and punch this one out. We're then going to go up twice to the left 1, punch it out, replace. We're then going to go over to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th block, punch out, replace. And then we're going to 2, and on the 2nd block, punch out, replace. So that's all the purple wool you're going to need. For the magenta wool, simply it's 1 block. All we're going to do in between this purple and light grey here, this diagonal block, we're going to punch out and replace with magenta. That is magenta there, nice and easy. Next, what we're going to do is do the gold blocks. So in between this purple and magenta, so right here, we're going to place a gold. We go down diagonal, gold, to the side, gold. Then we go up diagonal and down diagonal, and then we're going to place 2 gold blocks like so. Next, what we're going to do is get our yellow wool, and next to the gold, so in between these 2 gold blocks here, we're going to place 1 there. Go down diagonal, 1 here. Then we go above this gold, so 1 there, and then down diagonal, 1 there. Once you've done that, it looks something like this, and if you want to pause, again, you are more than welcome to do so. That is all you need to do, and that's the bib complete. So as you can see, you can't read what it's meant to say, and that's purely because the blocks are too thick, so there's no way we could really go about making it so you can read what they say, or what it does say. So again, it's open to interpretation, and you do what you want to do with it. Feel free to change it if that's what you want to do, but this is just the guide I'm showing you. Okay, so with that said and done, we're now going to move on to the right arm. Of course, we're not doing the left arm, because the left arm is like the 3D effect. So going on to the right arm, what we're going to do is we're going to place another layer of yellow wool on top, this layer being 4 white. So currently we've got 2 layers of 4 yellow wool. The 3rd layer is 4 black wool, and it should line up perfectly with the black wool here, which makes up for this here. On top of this, we're going to place 3 rows of yellow wool. A row of black wool, and about 5 rows of yellow wool. There you go. So, in total, that is the, and now we'll start making this thing 3D of orange wool. And the sides are 12 by 4 wide, 12 tall, 4 wide. But of course, we've got 1 block already placed, so we're only placing 3 blocks in each row. So the 5th row is 3 black wool. The 6th to 11th row, so 5 rows of yellow wool. The next row one black, two yellow. The next two rows are yellow. The next row is three black. And then the next, all the way to the top, I'm not sure how many rows that is actually. Let me count for you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows is of yellow wool. Okie dokie. So once you've done that, it should look something. I can place it. There we go. So wool. Okie dokie. So once you've done that, it should look something. I can place it. There we go. Like this. Now, of course, a bit of that's going to be covered up by the left arm when we actually get around to placing it. But right now, it should be 24 blue and 4 white. And that consists of 4 layers of orange, 1 layer of black, 5 layers of yellow, essentially 2 layers of black, 2 layers of yellow, layer of black, and then 9 layers of yellow. Moving around to the other side, slightly easier because we don't have to place as many blocks. What we're going to do is expand backwards and clear we're only placing 3 blocks in each row, but it's 4 in total. Next row is 3 black, and then the next, or should I say, final row is 2 yellow, 1 black, right on the end. That is the right side of the leg. That is a 12 by 4. And then again, this is a 24 by 4, so slightly bigger. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do now is on the back side of this leg, we're going to do something that looks like this. A bit plain, a bit empty, in fact. We are missing quite a bit. So that's what we're going to do now is work. So what we're going to do is this is simple. 8 to 12. 12.
Actually, I do have a couple characters, chat, from Undertale and Deltarune. Should I do those too? Maybe I'll do those too. After I finish after I do Cuphead and Mugman next week, maybe I'll after those two I'll do the main character from Undertale. Because I built Sand. I'm gonna build Sand again, obviously, but I built him already. So I'll start with the character from the main character from Undertale. So I'll do that.
And that's why I'm relying on you guys to pause whenever we need to and never continue. So with that said and done, we're now going to move on to the back side of the body. So the first 4 layers is simply orange wool. Now this is similar to the size of the arms and the size of the legs. So it's a 4 by 8, but we've already got 1 block on each side, so we're only placing 6 blocks in each row. The 5th row is black wool. The 6th, 7th, and 8th row is yellow wool. Then we're going to do exactly what we did at the front side. We're going to place 2 yellow, 2 black, 2 yellow. The next row is 1 yellow, black, 2 yellow, black, yellow. And then the final row is black, 4 yellow, black. That's not the final row. The final row is in fact 6 yellow. Forgot about that one. And that is a 12 by 8 rectangle. Again, very, very simple. The first 2 layers, if you forgot about this, we're going to go down that. This row just below right here is 6 black wool. That was my mistake. Solid yellow is black wool here. The next 2 lines up perfectly. Then what we can do is on this side place 3 black wool, and it all links up nicely like that. With that said, the rest is yellow. Essentially what we need to do is place 3 yellow blocks there, and then we can do them to the top. So up to the same height level at the sides and the front. Done that with the left. It's 12 by 4 rectangle for the arm. So 12 by 6 rectangle for the bottom. Very, very simple. Again, I go on the default. It's not ideal to add details.
And I'm not doing any more anime statues, chat. I'm done with those. I want to move on to some other statues.
If you want to add stuff again, do it obviously. Again, it's up to you. One thing I just noticed, in this black wool here, you should have 1 random dot of black wool. What we're going to do is punch out 3 blocks to the right of that, replace that with black wool, and that is done. So it's nice and easy. And yeah, that is the back of the body. Again, back of the legs is a 12 by 8. Back of the body, which is from here to let's go around to the left side of the body, to the top corner, and we're going to place 1 yellow wool. Build it on top of what we've already placed. We're then going to go 1 to the left, 1 to the right, And from here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a template, I guess, of the arm, and we're going to make it 3D afterwards. So what we're going to do is go down diagonal to the left, down twice. We're then going to go down diagonal to the right 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, until it looks something like this. We're then going to go to the right 3 more times. So 1, 2, to the right 3 times. So 1,
The wrong frickin' button. And I can't go back. I hate you.
1, 2, go down diagonal to the left, down twice. We're then going to go down diagonal to the right 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, until it looks something like this. We're then going to go to the right 3 more times. So 1,
Yeah, see, that's not. I'm going down 4 times, not 3 times. So now, what am I doing wrong? See, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad again.
right 3 times. So 1, 2, go down diagonal to the left. Down twice. Then go down diagonal to the right 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, until it looks something
There we go. That's better.
We're then going to go to the right.
Jeez.
So 1, 2, 3. See it like this yellow ball. Just like this. We're then going to place 1 black ball, 3 yellow, 1 black, 3 yellow. Perfect. Once you've done that, it looks something like this, and simply it's a case of matching up. What we're going to do from here is go at 3, 1, 2, 3, to left twice, 1, 2, 1 black ball, 3 yellow, 1 black, 1 yellow, and up diagonal twice, and move back perfectly template. So then what we're going to do is with these 2 black balls here, we're going to place black balls. Let's move this to the one gap in yellow ball. All we do is part here, that means that the only part that the gap is in, it's stuff. That's the important part that we need to just so that the keywords, to show you what it looks like. It should look like this. Then what we're going to do is bring up 3 forward. So this is 4 wide. Simply all we do is just bring what we've already built 3 forward. So 1, 2, 3.
I do have other statues, chat, where I have to put the arms out like this, but I think I'm going to take a break from those.
yellow ball really help. I have got it, so I'll keep holding it. So I'm going to do that right now. But in terms of the arm, that is what it looks like. This is the below version, what it looks like. This is also what it looks like on the back side. I know it overhangs the back, but that's just a bit more curved. You don't want to have that. You want to have a flat surface. Therefore, more work to do so. It does look okay, which is what is going to go on the end of the arm. We're going to get our black stained clay and also our brown stained clay. Starting off with the black stained clay, what we're going to do is come to the left arm. We go to the right side of the left arm and to the third row. With the far right block here, we're going to place one black wall. We're then going to go diagonal to left, diagonal to left again, going backwards this time, and then diagonal to the right. So we can't really center it perfectly because the arm is full wide and the cupcake's free. So it's going to be slightly one block off-centered, but I don't think it actually matters that much in this case. It normally would bother me because I have serious OCD, but it didn't really bother me, to be honest. I think it's because most of the time you're looking at the statue from this angle or front on, you don't really notice it. So again, if you want to build it maybe distorted, make it one block wider, then it's up to you. I don't recommend it, but it's something you can do nevertheless. It's up to you. So what we're going to do is on top of this black stained clay we just placed, place another row of black stained clay. And then in each corner, so left, right, then back, left, back, right, we're going to place one brown stained clay. Once you've done that, it should look like this. Next, what we're going to do is grab our pink wool. On top of this, we're going to place a 3x3 of pink wool, with the exception of the front left and front right corners, which we're going to place black wool. On top of this, what we're going to do is place a cross shape of pink wool. So we place one at back, left, right, front, and then one in the center, like so. And then on top of that, in the center block, we're going to place one light blue stained clay, one block of quartz, and then the final block, which is, and then on top of that, in the center block, we're going to place one light blue stained clay, one.
And grab it. I thought I had it. Right.
Block of quartz, and then the final block, which is of course to be flamed, is one orange stained clay. Now what you can do really to bring the company to life is get a button, in this case two buttons, the stone one, and on top of the black wall place one button on either one, and that is the cupcake. Now to neaten things up, what you can do is on top of this black wall here, you can place carpet on either. Side, and on this side around the back as well, just get the quality, so that when you look at it inside, there isn't a slab on this side but not on this side, because it looks a bit lopsided when you do that, and that will make the cupcake look like it's got icing all over it, and the eyes aren't their own thing. So, yeah, that's the cupcake complete. Again, that was based off the design by Crystal Wood a while back. That was an chicken plushie. But usually bug me. So, for the head, with that said, we can now move on to the usually bug me, so I can't imagine it would bug you too much. So, with that said, we can now move on to the head. That rhymes. Beautiful. So, for the head, what we're going to start by doing is going to be let's does give a picture this. It is a block over 50 block here as a the effect remember. So the original body was here block over. Next what we're going to do is give you a slightly different body and we're going to expand it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Okay.
on both sides. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 together again using a 6x2. That will give you an 8x2. We're working the front side first phase, which is this side right here. We will work our way back around there. So, you need to work forward yellow wall. So first forward, yellow wall. So explain what happens together. There you go, right, forward, a 1 yellow wall. The fifth row is 1 yellow. We need our quartz and also our purple magenta to play for this. So 1 quartz, 1 purple wall, 2 yellow, 1 purple. We need our quartz and also our purple magenta to play for this. So 1 quartz, 1 purple wall, 2 yellow, 1 purple, 1 quartz, 1 yellow, 1 purple wall, 2 yellow, 1 purple, 1 quartz, 1 yellow. The sixth row is 1 yellow, 1 quartz, 1 magenta, 2 yellow, magenta, quartz, yellow. The seventh row is 1 yellow, 2 black, 2 yellow, 2 black, 1 yellow. And the eighth and final row is 8 yellow wall. Now once you've done that, it looks something like this, and it looks super, super dirty because he or she, should I say Chica is a she, I guess, does not have a mouth. So what we're going to do is make the beak. The beak is a 3D item. So what we're going to start off by doing is on the bottom row, this yellow wall here, in the middle, we're going to place 2 orange stained clay. Now on top of that, we're going to place a 4x3, should I say, of orange stained clay. And this is the lower part of the beak. We're going to leave a 1 block gap, and then we're going to replicate this right here. So placing a 4x3, and that is the upper beak. So right now it should look like this. What we're going to do is at the back of this part here, right in the middle, we're going to punch out 2 blocks and replace it with black wool. So 2 center blocks. And we're going to place 1 quartz there on the left, 1 quartz on the right. Leave a 1 block gap, quartz left, quartz right. Again, there should be a 1 block gap in there, and there should be a 2 block gap in the middle. So in total there is 4 teeth, 4 quartz blocks, and the orange is a quartz left, quartz off the back of this part here, gap, and then we're going to replicate this with stained clay. Now on top of that, we're going to place a 4x3, should I say, of orange stained. Clay, and 2 center blocks, and then we're going to place 1 quartz. So in total there is 4 teeth, 4 quartz blocks, and the orange is a 4x3. It looks roughly like this. Again, this 2 blocks here is just like a little bit underneath the beak, which is like sort of chicken that you want to cast. It is like some chicken by the name, so very much like the duck. Just send it to the left side, something up 7. Make an 8x8 square. We then work our way around to the back side again, continuing to build up 7. All the sides apart from the base are plain yellow wall, nice and correct. And it shouldn't take too long at all. So nearly onto the right side, we've worked our way onto the right side now. Again, working our way back towards the face, building up 7 yellow wall all the way around. recap of what we've done. The front side, which is a square. The eyes are on the 5th, 6th, and 7th layer. And then we've got the big here, which extends out 3. Has 3 chalk to make it 2 behind that. We're also going to place 4 to make it 2 fifth. I'm going to make it 2 fifth. What we're going to do is go to the left side, the second block in. We're going to leave a 2 block gap. We're going to place 4 yellow wall. The third row in, so the row behind that, we're also going to place 4 yellow walls directly behind. On top of that, we're going to place a 2x2 square, and that gives you a little cup in there. And again, that's what it looks like when it's 2 fifth. If you want it 1 fifth, it looks slightly less significant, slightly less pronounced. It has the same effect, I guess. But again, I'm just going to make it 2 fifth because it looks slightly nicer and slightly more official, if that makes any sense. Okie dokie, so that said and done, that is the text statue complete. Hopefully you've got something looking like this. I'm going to give it my arm and have it a little fire around before we end up this tutorial. So again, if you did enjoy and you have got something looking like this, then definitely consider leaving a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And also check
Alright, chat, we got one more to do.
So I'll leave the link to that in the description at the top. As I previously announced, I'm going to be doing one tutorial a week on the Saturday on here for some form of Today we are back with this tutorial, which is on this channel as kind of videos every week. So the next one being Adventure Bonnie will come out next. Doing the adventure game. If you want to make it look nice, I've used. Okay, guys. So the blocks you'll need.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Cuphead characters. I got a couple characters from Undertale as well as Deltarune I'm gonna do. I think I got one character actually from Deltarune I'm gonna do. And then I don't know, I got some other random statues I wanna do, so I don't know.
Grey wool, black wool, brown stained clay, stained clay, white stained clay. Alternatively, if you want to make it more accurate to the actual version in game, use orange stained clay for this, but I'll point this out later on in the video. You'll also need core. Orange wool, black stained clay, and potentially a map if you want to make your life a tad easier. If you want to pause here, grab their books into your inventory, that'd be great, and then we can get on into building. Okie dokie, so in regards to the whole orange and white stained clay, I guess, problem. So originally when I designed this, I used white stained clay because it looks nicer, it looks a lot nicer. But in actual like realism terms to the actual game, it's very much orange. He's a very two-toned color, so it's red and orange. In this case, I've kind of made it red and peach. So it's up to you. You can use the white stained clay. If you don't want to use that, then you can chuck it away. You don't need that. You'll just need the orange stained clay. And again, if you want to make it more realistic to the game, then feel free to use the orange stained clay. If you want to make it look super nice, in my opinion, then feel free to use the white. Again, it's your choice. Do what you want. It's your statue. Okie dokie. So with that said and done, what we're going to start off by doing is placing the left leg. So the legs are smaller because they're thin. They're the endoskeleton legs. So what we're going to do is place a row of 3 grey wool, and in front of that, 3 more grey wool. We're going to leave a 2 block gap in between and place 3 more grey wool, and that is the legs. Now we're just going to build them up. So what we're going to do is build up 2 layers on top of each one. So like this, and then 2 layers on this one as well. And that will give you a 3x3 square if you're looking at it from the front, and a 2x3 square if you're looking at it from the, or 2x3 rectangle, should I say, if you're looking at it from the sides. Okie dokie. So next what we're going to do, and this is again like another additional detail you can add if you want to, it's not compulsory, is you can add 1 stone brick stair on the end, leave 1 block gap, place 1, and on the right one, 1 on the end, gap, 1 on the end. Okay, so again, it's not compulsory, it's just an added detail. And in fact, let me grab andesite in my inventory as well. We could potentially use that later on as well. Okie dokie, let me grab another map, seeing as I
said andesite? Where the heck am I going to find andesite?
Perfect. So, it should be looking like this so far. Next, what we're going to do is get our black wall, and we're going to place on top of this grey wall at the back 3 blocks.
I grabbed black. Why did I grab black concrete powder? I don't need that.
Need the side. 2, 3, there you go. And then what we're going to do is in the middle block on the front row, we're going to place 1 black wall, and on top of that place a 2x3 of grey wall. On top of this 2x3 of grey wall, we're going to place another 2x3 of grey wall, and the final layer is endoskeleton leg, which you can see here. So from the sides, it should look something like this. Again, it will look slightly different if you're not using the floors. I don't know why you wouldn't know, in fairness, it does make it look a tad better. So what we're going to do now is get our brown stain clay. We're going to start working on the top of the legs and working our way into the body. So starting off, we're going to work on the left leg. So right in front of this grey wall here, the top layer, we're going to leave 1 block gap, place 1 brown stain clay, leave a gap, 1 brown stain clay, gap, clay, gap, clay, like so. So it should be 4 brown stain clay in total. And then on top of that, we're going to place a row of 8 brown stain clay. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should link up perfectly like so. Now essentially, that's technically the first layer of the legs. And we're going to work our way around the legs in a second. But for now, it should look something like this. So for the sides of the legs, simply all we're going to do is come around to the sides, of course. And up here, we're going to bring it backwards 1, 2, 3. And on this side, again, 1, 2, 3. Now, it doesn't actually overhang at the sides, and you can change that if you want. Feel free to also change this to brown stain clay, these 2 grey walls either side. This one you might want to be a bit more reluctant to, but again, feel free to if you want to. It doesn't actually look that bad if you do. So, coming on to the back side, what we're going to do is link this together by placing. Then we're going to do the same as what we did at the front side, so we're going to alternate it. So we are going to start off by placing one block gap on the right side, block, gap, block, gap, block, gap, block. So it should look something like that. So essentially, it's mirrored to the front side, so that all the lines match up. And then what you can go ahead and do is fill this whole section in here above using brown stain clay, so we don't have a massive gap right there. Okay, so right now it should look like this. If you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. Again, you don't need to, but you're more than welcome to continue. But just for reference, it should be looking like this from the front side, this from the left side, this from the back side, and then the right side. Okay, beautiful. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do on the front side, place of course, which side is the front side. Start with the floors. We're going to start off on the left side. We're going to place 2 brown stain clay, 1 black wall, 2 brown, black, 2 brown. Black wall. On the left side, we're going to go up diagonal to the left, up 1 right side, we're going to go up diagonal to the right, up 1. So it looks like this. Then what we're going to do is on the left side, this brown stain clay here, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the exact same on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. then we bring everything else up to the same height simply to replace the ground same place. Nice and simple. Once you've done that, it will look something like this, and that is essentially the next thing. So right now, it should be 12 blocks. All the easy way to prove that is why we're using the map. It could even be 10 free on the peak, bringing them to the same point. So what we're going to do is go around to the left side, and we're simply going to place one layer, 2, 3, 4, and then on the fifth layer, we're going to place one brown stained clay to black wool. So again, essentially at the side, you're only placing 3 blocks because we've already got one here, but it's essentially 5 layers of brown stained clay. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th and final layer is brown to black brown. On the sides, once you've done that, it should look something like this. The other side is the exact same. What we're going to do is simply do one layer, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 2 middle blocks on the top layer of black wool. Should look like that. You could maybe alternate these so you have it going like, which is why I'm putting it so. Again, side. So starting off on the left side on the second layer of brown stained clay, there's some solid layers, should I say. We're going to place one brown stained clay, one black, one brown, one black, brown, black, brown. And then the left side we're going to go up diagonal, one right side we're going to go up diagonal, right, up one. And we're going to fill the whole rest of the gap with brown stained clay up to the same height level as this one right here. Okie dokie. So that's what it can look like when you've done that. If you are more than welcome to do so. Alternatively, if you're good for it. Okay, so I'm going to remove this because it's distracting me. So what we're going to do now is move on to the body and the arm. So starting at the front side, because where these holes are, we're going to start on the left side, we're going to place one brown stained clay, 6 black wool, one brown. And then what we're going to do is mark the body and start with it. Okay, so the left side we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left, and on the right side we go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right side, grey wool, and that essentially marks out where the hands start. And gives us a nice mark of things later on in the tutorial, so we don't actually have to count. It's who likes counting. So, next what we're going to do, we're not going to worry about the arms now, we'll come back to that later on in the video. So on top of this brown stained clay here, we're going to place one black wool, 6 red stained clay, one black wool. On top of that, we're going to place 2 red stained clay, 4 white stained clay, 2 red, and then we do the exact same again, so 2 red, 4 white, 2 red. Now this is where I talk about how you could use orange stained clay if you wanted to. It would be more realistic to the in-game character if you used orange stained clay, because that's how he looks, and I'll show you at the end what it does look like if you use orange stained clay. But again, for now, I'll be using white stained clay because it's my personal preference. Okay, so again, right now we're 4 layers into the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto the 5th layer, what we're going to do is place 1 red stained clay. We're then going to place 6 white stained clay and 1 red. On top of that, we're going to place 1 red, 2 white, 2 grey, 2 white, 1 red. On top of that, we're going to place 1 red, 4 white, 1 grey, 1 white, 1 red. So right now, it should be looking like this. The next row is 1 red, 1 white, 1 black wool, 4 white, 1 red stained clay. The next one is 1 red stained clay, 1 white, 1 black, 2 grey, 2 white, and then finally 1 red stained clay. Again, should be looking like this so far. I keep on trying to give you opportunities to pause if you need, so definitely take advantage of that. The next row is 1 red, 2 white, 3 grey, 1 white, 1 red, and then the final 2 layers is 2 red, 4 white, 2 red. We're going to do that twice, and that will bring you up to here, which in this case is white 29. As you can see here, white 29, that's 24 blocks from ground level, so again, if yours is slightly different, it's 24 blocks from ground level. And it should look something like this. So that's a 12 by 8 rectangle from this block here to this block up here, and that is the body complete. Now again, if you want to replace the white stained clay with orange stained clay,
Balls, okay.
the end, where it looks like I might whack an image right here on the screen to save you the hassle of going to the end of the video, just so you have like a comparison. Apologies, my chicken squeaking. I don't know why it's doing that. And it won't stop now. So moving on, body, or should I say front body bit. Moving on, we're going to go on to the left arm now. So the first layer of the left arm, which we have here, is grey wool. The second layer is 4 grey wool as well. So the arm essentially is 12 wool, 4 wide. The third layer is 4 black wool. The fourth, fifth, and sixth layer is red stained clay. The seventh layer is black wool. And then the 8th, 12th layers are red stained clay. So just to give you a rundown of what we just did, is 2 layers of grey wool, each row being 4 wide, 1 layer of black wool, more welcome. So the first layer is 4 grey, second layer is 4 grey as well, the third layer is 4 black wool, the fourth, fifth and sixth layer is red stained clay, the next layer is black wool, and then the next 5 layers, or should I say final 5 layers, is red stained clay. Again, I kind of went over that just to double check that you guys are all good, so hopefully you are. But once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this. And you know what I'm about to say, so I'm not going to say it, but please, 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 do not continue to add the back side. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, expand it backwards, and then from below it's the 4x4 square of the grey wool. So turn around to the left side of the body, we have percent that looks like this. Again, it's 12 wool, 4 wide, we've already got 1 row here complete, so we're only placing 3 blocks in each row. So the first and second row is grey wool. The next row is 3 black wool. The next 3 rows is red stained clay, again matching up to the side blocks. The next row is black wool, and the next 5 rows is red stained clay. That'll bring you up to the same height level as this block here, and it should look something like this. That's a 4x4 square, or rectangle, if I'm actually doing something else here and putting the shapes there right now. And the other side, frankly, is the exact same. So if you want to skip ahead, feel free to do so. I'm going to talk to you guys for it nonetheless. For anyone that does need to, we have, and this is kind of, and I think that was the most common thing. Appreciate stove, whatever you want to do. What we're going to do is go to the left hand here, underneath, and right in the bang middle, we're going to place a 2x2 of underside. So, should be a 1 block gap on each side. 1.
Yeah, that's the block he's using.
The front side, so again, front side here, we're going to bring it forward diagonal and to the side 1. We're then going to bring it down 1 left by 2 of the side. So there should be a 1 block gap on each side. On the front side, so again, this is the front side here, we're going to bring it forward diagonal and to the side 1. Then going to bring it down 1 layer to place 2 blocks on. Then we're going to bring it back in diagonal towards the back side. And to side 1. And it links and makes a shape like that. And it's also 2 wide, and that is our hook. So nice and simple. Simple but effective. You can tell it's a hook, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the hook. It's very, very easy, and yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. There's not much I really can say about that, because it's just super, super simple. So, with that said and done, we're now going to move around to the back side of the statue, and fill in this gap here, which is the back of the body. So we're going to work on the back of the arms first, seeing as the back of the body is plain. So the back of the left arm, or back of the right arm, but in this case it's the left arm, it's simply the same as the other side, so we're just matching up with the side blocks. So it's 2 layers of grey wool, a layer of 3 black, 3 layers of red stained clay, a layer of black, 5 layers of red stained clay, and then the other arm is the exact same. Again, copy it if you want, I'm going to talk you through it anyways. So first 2 layers, again it's grey wool, then we have a layer of black wool, 3 layers of red stained clay, a layer of black wool, and then 5 layers of red stained clay. That'll bring you to the top level. I can actually place blocks properly. There we go. And yeah, that's what it should look like. And as I mentioned before, this whole area here is simply red stained clay. So all we're going to do is build up 12 blocks from red stained clay on top of the brown stained clay that we had pre-existing from the trouser level, or from the, I guess, leg level. Yeah, leg level, I guess, is a better way of putting it. So yeah, it's a 12 by 8, 12 tall, 8 wide of red stained clay. Nice and simple. The reason I didn't add any detail is it's very difficult to actually see like a view of what Foxy looks like, I guess, from the back. So that's why I've kept it nice and simple. It's better to not add detail that you can't see. It is simple. At least that's how I do it. What do I know? So again, back at the body, 12 by 8 red stained clay, back at the charm, 12 by 4.
Positioning the next one, chat, which I'm not doing today, but I just want to position it so I know where to put it.
So coming up to the top side now, we've got the shoulders. We're going to fill this in using red stained clay. So it's nice and easy. That's a 16 wide by 40 area. Like that. Okie dokie. So now the body is complete. I'm going to run about arm, or my arm, should I say. I'm going to chop it right off. Go ahead and spin around before we move on, just in case any of you guys have got something looking like this. Definitely go back to the tutorials where you need any more personalized support, then definitely comment down below in the comment section, and I'll try and get back to you ASAP. Again, bear in mind there is only one of me, so I don't reply in 2 minutes. I've got a customer support service line, I don't have workers replying. So yeah, bear with me. 3, 4, 5, over to the right side, and on the 5th block we're going to place the red stained clay. We're going to do the exact same on the right side. So on the right side we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 5th block we're going to place red stained clay, bring it 2 forwards, then we're going to link them together, and if you don't correctly there should be a 6 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So once you've done that, that's an 8 by 2 overhang, and that is the front side. What we're then going to do is come around to the side and expand it backwards 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the other side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then link them together as well. That'll give you another 8 by 2 overhang, and in total, as you can see here, an 8 by 8 square. So this is the template for the head. We've got front side face, left side, right side, back side, and then of course the top on top. But we're going to work on the front side now, otherwise known as face. So for the face, the first 2 layers is simply 8 red stained clay. We've got the first layer done. We'll just need the second layer now. On top of this, in fact, we can add another 2 layers of red stained clay. So 4 layers of red stained clay, which is 8 red stained clay. Then what we're going to do, and again this is depending whether you're using the white or orange stained clay, we're then going to go ahead and place right in front of these 2 layers we can place a row of 8 white stained clay or a row of 8 orange stained clay, again depending what you're using, and then the second layer is 3 white or 3 orange, 2 black, and then 3 white or 3 orange. So hopefully you understand that. The first 2 layers is red stained clay, 8 red stained clay to be precise, and then the next 2 layers have got this really orange. Black, next 2 layers have got this 3D effect here, which is the nose / mouth. So talking of mouth, what we're going to do is get our block of quartz. On the left side, underneath this white stained clay, we're going to leave block, place quartz, leave block, place 2, leave block, place quartz, and then there should be a 1 block gap on the end. And once you've done that, it will look like this. Alternatively, you can use white wool, and I'll show you what that looks like real quick. This is 5 red stained clay, 4. 3D effect here. We're going to go back to the main body, and then we're going to place 5 red stained clay, 1 orange stained clay, 1 quartz, and 1 red stained plate. The next row, we're going to place again 5 red stained plate. This time 1 orange ball, 1 quartz, and 1 red stained plate. The next row is 1 red stained plate, 2 black stained plate, 2 red. That's not red, that's brown. The next row is 1.
Dude, I thought I had all the materials for this.
Red stained plate, 2 black stained plate, 2 red. That's not red, that's brown. And then 2 black, 1 red. So it should look something like this. In fact, what you could do, if you really wanted to, it's going to be covered up anyways, but if you're not doing the version with the eye patch. So the final layer is 8 red stained plate. And once you've done that, it should look something like this, and that's an 8x8 square. Again, this eye isn't compulsory because it's going to be covered up anyways. I thought I'd just add it to show you that it could be done, but it's not too important. Okay, so next what we're going to do is get our black ball, and on top of this eye, or where this eye would be, we're going to place a 2x2 of black ball. On the upper block, we're going to go 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and then from the right side, we're going to go up diagonal twice using black ball, and there's our eye patch. So that's the reason why we're not really focusing on building an eye there, unless you don't want to build the eye patch, and you're more than welcome to do so. And again, another reason why I prefer to use the orange stained clay here rather than the white stained clay is because otherwise the eye merges with the oath, but the rest is the backside is all just
The rest of it's just red. Terracotta, that's pretty easy. Yeah, next week is going to be pretty busy for the channel. I'm playing pretty much a new game every, not new game, but games I never played before, that are new for the channel specifically. I'll be playing basically a new game almost every day next week. But I'll get into that after I finish this statue, after I go through all 4 of these. I'll get into that right at the end of the stream.
perfect. So what we're going to do is on the left side, right here, next to this eye patch, we're going to leave the 1 block gap here, so just on top of the red stained clay, not next to this black ball here. We're going to place 8 black balls in a row in line with the eye patch strap here. So it's essentially the third from top row, aka the 6th row, and again that's a 3D effect. So then what we're going to do is come around to the back side. Again, we're going to leave a gap in the corner right here in line for the 6th row. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 black ball. Then we're going to go up diagonal, but this time we're not actually building on top, we're building in. We're going to punch out 2 red stained clay and replace it with 2 black ball there. I'll go over to the front side and connect it with a perfect. Okay, so that's the back side again. Turn around to the right side. Nothing is here, it's plain, it's simple, always cool. So for the top side, what we're going to do is try and work this strap to link to that side. What we're going to do here is this red stained clay right next to the black ball. We're going to replace with black ball. We're then going to go diagonal to the left, or diagonal to the right, sorry. Forwards 1. Now diagonal to the left. Forwards 1. Diagonal to the left. And forwards 1. It should link up diagonally to the black ball we'll place right there. Then the remaining gaps, we're going to simply fill it in using red stained clay. So just filling it all in using red stained clay. Steps is the little top, it reminds me of a seal. Maybe it's just me. But what we're going to do is at the front side, we're going to come to the left corner. Second row in, leave a 2 block gap, place 4 red stained clay. On top of that, leave a 1 block gap, 2 red, and then 1 block gap. That's a little tougher. Side, we're going to come to the left corner. Second row in, leave a 2 block gap, place 4 red stained clay. On top of that, leave a 1 block gap, 2 red, and then 1 block gap. That's a little tougher pair. For each ear, what we're going to do is we're going to get our white stained clay. And we're going to count it on the left side, 2 blocks. And on the third one, we're going to place 2 white stained clay. We're going to do the exact same on the right side. So third block in, white stained clay. Keeping left of that, on the left side, we're going to place 1 red stained clay up to the right. And then from there, the next block here, we're going to go to the left, up to the right. And that gives us an ear shape. Then from the right side, we'll do the exact same. So we go 1 to the right, up to the left. And from this 1 block in the corner, we go up to the right, down, links back together, and makes an ear shape like that. And once you've done that, you have got your very own adventure ready. Adventure links back together.
Okay, that does not look right because it's not lined up.
And makes an ear shape like that. And once you've done that, you up to the left. And then from this 1 block in the corner, we go up to the right, down, links back together.
Yeah. Okay, that's all the statues for today. Let's go through each of them. Okay, let's go through them. So, let's go through them. Yeah, all of these took me about an hour and 34 minutes. Actually, no, it took me 2 hours actually to build these because I started around 2 o'clock, and it is now 4:34. So yeah, it took me 2 hours to build these, all 4 of these. Wow. Well, they did a lot of detail and they work longer videos, so I guess it does kind of make sense. Anyways, let's go through them. So this is Adventure Freddy. And I normally don't do this, but with me not doing Minecraft statues for the next like 7 or 8 days, I didn't want you guys to wait for this series, so I figured I'd just build all 4 in one stream. Here's Eventual Bonnie. He's probably my favorite out of the 4. I really like the guitar and how it turned out. Here is Chica with her cupcake. I think it's the first time I ever built the cupcake in my old. And then here is Eventual Foxy, which is the one I just finished. Okay, now getting into the schedule for next week. And this is going to be important, so you guys are going to want to hear this. Thank you guys for watching the stream. If you guys did enjoy, let me know by leaving a like on the stream. Also subscribe to my channel, i5 Gaming. Hit the notification bell to stay notified for future streams and videos. And schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow I'm going to be live at 6 p.m. And I'm going to be playing a FNV game. It's about I think it's about an hour long, so it shouldn't take us too long to finish it. And then right after we finish that game, we're going to play Who's Your Daddy? And we're going to play that for probably like an hour and a half. We're probably going to play that game for at least an hour. I've been wanting to play that game ever since I saw DanTM and Think Noodles play it. And I found out that it is out for PS5 and PS4. So I got it, and we are playing it tomorrow. So we're playing 2 games tomorrow, and I'll explain why. Tuesday, we're going to play we're gonna play. We are going to play one FNV game. We're probably gonna play the longer one that I have, which is like it's about 2 hours and 12 minutes long. So we're going to play through that whole FNV game from beginning to end. Wednesday not gonna be live. Thursday we're gonna play the final FNV game for next week. And that'll be for Thursday. That game is also an hour long, so we'll probably get through it from beginning to end. Friday not gonna be live. Saturday, I'm going to try and be live Saturday. We'll see what happens with that. And then Sunday, I will be live at 4, 5, or 6 p.m., or I might be live earlier than that. And either Saturday or Sunday, we'll do Bendy in the Dark Revival. I don't know which day we'll do it. I don't really know. I'll let you guys know. Just make sure you guys look at my community posts. That's where I'll let you guys know, what's happening with content on my channel. That's the way, I reach out to you guys and let you guys know what is happening with my channel and content-wise. So I will let you guys know what I decide and what day will be best for me, as well as Twisted Eclipse, because I'll be playing with them. So I need to, do it around their schedule as well. What day will be better for them, or will be good for them. So yeah, that's pretty much the schedule for next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow for an FNV game, which is like I said, an hour long, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow as well for Who's Your Daddy. Bye.